Hey everybody, David here, and the first week of October is officially over. Um, but I tried to watch a horror flick every night this week, and so I'd like to do a review of what I've watched. Starting off with night one, I watched the 1980 classic The Fog from John Carpenter. This is my first time ever seeing the movie. I wasn't crazy about the movie. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't, I feel like, one of Carpenter's best. But I fell in love with the music in this movie. John Carpenter just has a knack for writing some great scores. I had to immediately learn how to play the theme. I'm hoping to get it on vinyl. I know that the theme is included on the John Carpenter's anthology, but I would really like to get the soundtrack or score to this movie. It was just fantastic. All right, night two, I watched the 2009 remake of Friday the 13th. I know a lot of people pan this movie, especially those that are fans of the Friday the 13th franchise. I actually prefer this movie over the other movies in the franchise. I really like Derek Mears' portrayal of Jason. He's methodical, he's fast, he's got booby traps and stuff. The scene where he ties the girl up in the sleeping bag and hangs her over the campfire is just gruesome, I guess. I really hope they do another Friday the 13th movie and that Derek Mears does come back to play Jason. I just thought he did an outstanding job, and I would not care to see him reprise the role again. All right, night three, I watched An American Werewolf in Paris. I recall seeing this in theaters in 1997 when it first came out. I remember liking it. I've been trying to find it on Blu-ray for several years now. I can only find it on eBay, but it's a different region, I guess, of the DVD, so it's not in English, I guess. But it was free this week on Vudu to stream, and I watched it for the first time in probably 22 years. Horrible acting. Yeah, so I don't think I'll be trying to find this movie anymore on Blu-ray. I just thought the acting was horrible, the special effects were very cheesy. So, yeah. American Werewolf in Paris. Let's see, night four, I watched the classic from John Carpenter, Christine. It'd been a while since I've seen that movie, but it's held up great. And again, I love the score in the movie. I've had a chance to see Christine the car itself at some Scarefests in the past. They weren't there this year, but I'm hoping that they do come back to future Scarefests so I can get my picture made with the car. Night five, I watched a movie called Scarecrow. It had a bunch of B-list actors on it. Kind of reminded me of Jeepers. Didn't care a whole lot for it, but I thought I'd try something new. Let's see, night six, I watched Evil Dead, the remake. I really like that movie. I've never seen the original. I've seen Ash versus the Evil Dead, but I've never seen the original Evil Dead. I do like the remake though. It's creepy as hell.
We're gonna get you another peek. Time to go to sleep.
Really kind of gruesome. So if you're one of those people that has kind of a weak stomach, do not watch this movie. But I really enjoyed it. I watch it every year, and every year I just enjoy seeing the movie. Tonight, night seven, I watched 30 Days of Night. This is a movie that stars Josh Hartnett. Takes place in Alaska. This is the movie where I guess they're vampires. Danny Houston is the lead vampire. They kind of take over this Alaskan town. There's every year there's 30 days a night, and so these vampires just kind of wreak havoc on this small, quiet community. It's a good movie. I'd seen it before. It'd been years since I had seen it, so it was kind of like watching it again for the first time. But I really enjoyed it. Probably one that I'll add to my yearly October playlist. That's going to do it for this week. Haven't decided what I'm going to watch next week. I'll hold off though on watching the Halloween movies until the last week of October. I do plan on watching the original Halloween from '78 and then watching the Halloween 2018 movie. I haven't actually sat down and watched it in that sequence. I've just always watched Halloween '78 and then Halloween 2 with Dick Warlock. So just kind of watching it out of sequence is something that's going to be new to me, so I'm kind of interested in doing that. But anyways, I'm rambling on. Hope you've all had a great weekend. Until next time, take care. Thanks.